Map 2 Grow Presence. 12 signs you own an intimidating personality. Before starting the video, if you are new here, do subscribe. Being intimidating is a fascinating situation to be in, as it can be tough to tell why people are so nervous around you, especially if you're not a scary person. However, it is possible that your personality traits are causing the discomfort. Here are 12 signs that shows you own an intimidating personality. Number 1. Adaptive. People who intimidate others are more often adaptive. They're the ones who can roll with the punches and deal with whatever life throws at them. This is because they aren't afraid of change or taking a risk. Any potential challenge is seen as something that can be overcome. Instead of avoiding changes, they embrace them and see them as opportunities to grow. This is a commendable characteristic, but it can make it difficult for them to accept others into their lives. Number 2. Strong-willed and opinionated. You are not easily swayed by what other people think because you have your own mind. You are not afraid to challenge conventions, which makes others feel intimidated or uncomfortable. While your point of view has the power to convince others, you remain respectful of those who disagree with you. Being highly opinionated involves you are courageous in sticking to your principles, even if others do not support you. You are confident in achieving your goals, even if it appears strange to others. You're determined to do something, even if it goes against what others expect of you. Even if your arguments and opinions intimidate people, you never appear arrogant. Number 3. No excuses. People who intimidate are usually no-nonsense types. They dislike making excuses or justifying their actions. They believe that actions are more powerful than words. While this trait is admirable, it can be offensive to others. People who are accustomed to making excuses may feel as if they are constantly being judged when they are in the presence of someone who is constantly holding them accountable. It's important to remember that everyone makes mistakes. It is okay to admit and apologize when you are mistaken. This shows that you are human and willing to learn from your mistakes. Number 4. Beliefs and morals. You are aware of your life principles and stick to them. No one can influence you to do something that is morally wrong. This makes you a better person than you believe. You stand firm with your values, and you see no point in lowering them for anything or anyone. When making a decision, you make sure that it matches your values. You are open-minded, use logical and rational reasoning, and are inspired by the unfamiliar. You do not let your emotions rule you because you live by your morals and reason. When someone goes out of the line, you're not afraid to speak out, and you remain consistent with your words. No wonder people tend to trust you more, but some others get threatened when you challenge their way of thinking. Number 5. Problem solver. It's beneficial to have the critical thinking skills required to be a good problem solver. This can be intimidating at times. This is because you're always finding solutions independently and taking charge. Others around you may feel as if you are hogging the spotlight, as if you are excluding them, or as if they are unneeded. As a result, they may regard you as intimidating. Number 6. Unafraid of conflict. People who intimidate are usually unafraid of conflict. They are not the type of people who avoid disagreements or arguments. They are more likely to stand firm and fight for what they believe in. While this can be viewed as a strength, it can also make it difficult for intimidating individuals to find common ground with others. People who are accustomed to avoiding conflict may feel as if they are constantly walking on eggshells around someone who is always looking for a fight. It's important to remember that not all conflict is destructive. However, sometimes conflict is necessary to reach a resolution or compromise. This should be kept in mind. Number 7. Read others. Your intuition and gut instinct are extremely strong, and you have an uncanny ability to read people for the first time. According to Princeton psychologists' research, it only takes 1/10 of a second for people to form an initial opinion about someone. People are intimidated because they believe you can read their minds. They feel very unsafe and uneasy in your presence. This is especially true for people who are dishonest, ignorant, or have ulterior motives. Because they can't hide from you, they become terrified, nervous, and threatened. They are aware that even when they say otherwise, you can sense what they are saying. By observing and noticing details, you can tell a lot by their behaviors and facial expressions. Sometimes, you know how their minds work too. Since you're quick to read others, use this to adapt what you intend to say to ensure it will be received the best way possible. Number 8. Stubborn. In moderation, stubbornness can be a positive trait, but others may find your determination intimidating. One of the main reasons you may be such a good problem solver is your stubbornness. Not taking no for an answer and doing your best to solve issues that you can see solutions to is the sign of a go-getter. Others might find it challenging to understand this trait of yours, and if they aren't intimidated or impressed by it, they may even become confused. To them, it's a mystery why you would take up a great deal of your time solving problems they've given up on, instead of merely letting it go. Number 9. Don't crave attention. You don't do things or live your life to attract the attention of others. You're happy and satisfied in knowing that what you're doing is right and helps you achieve your goals. Rather than seeking attention or getting attention from superficial things, you prefer being acknowledged for your depth and genuine personality. You're quiet, but people are drawn to your unique charisma. One reason is that you exude the self-assurance and determination that most people aspire to. Number 10. Never get envious. It can be difficult to resist the temptation to become bitter or envious of other people's success. As a result, it stands to reason that someone might find you intimidating if you are never envious of others. Here are some traits that someone may have if they don't fall prey to the green-eyed monster. They understand that their current job, money, or status have no bearing on their chances of success. They can congratulate others without feeling envious or malicious. Being career-focused people with their own goals and don't bother trying to meet other people. They understand that everyone is unique and follows a unique path in life. Finally, they don't view life as a race. They take their time and work on their aspirations at a pace that challenges them and them alone. Number 11. Big goals. Someone with big goals always strives to be the very best version of themselves. They do so by setting goals to work towards, and these are often ambitious and exciting in nature, with motivation and commitment involved that propel them forward. If this description describes you, the people around you may find you intimidating. This is due to your tremendous drive and forward movement. The good news is that the people who will likely be intimidated are those who are insecure about themselves and their achievements. Number 12. Boredom. People who are intimidating can become bored quickly. They require stimulation and excitement to maintain their interest. This level of boredom can be viewed as a strength at times. Intimidating people are usually great at multitasking and handling multiple projects at once because they get bored quickly and need to keep their minds occupied. On the other hand, keep in mind that not everyone requires constant stimulation to be happy. It's sometimes nice to just sit back and relax with family or friends. What are some of the things you do that might intimidate others? Do you think it's something you should change or embrace? Let us know in the comments below.